With Canelo's recent 3-fight deal with PBC, most boxing fans were excited about the prospect of his future opponents. First up was Jermell Charlo, who ended up disappointing in a lackluster performance. While soon after that, Showtime's departure from the sport, PBC found themselves in a challenging position in regards to those potential matchups in the sport's leading figure. Despite widespread calls from fans for Alvarez to take on the formidable Mexican monster Benavidez, there seems to be hesitance from Team Canelo to pursue this bout, but I'll leave that up to you to ponder why that might be. But just when the rumours began to swirl about Canelo breaking his ties with PBC, they surprised everyone by bringing in Jaime Munguia, a Golden Boy promoted fighter. While Munguia may not have been the fans' top choice, I believe this matchup has the makings of an intense Mexican showdown come fight night. In today's tactical overview, I'm going to delve into the strengths and strategies of both fighters, questioning whether Canelo might have underestimated the young Mexican who's been eagerly awaiting his chance to prove himself among the best. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Canelo Alvarez enters this bout with a point to prove, particularly amid the mounting public pressure regarding the reluctance to face Benavidez. In my opinion, Canelo must deliver a stellar performance. In the recent bout against Jermell Charlo, we witnessed a more nimble and aggressive Alvarez, setting the pace from the outset and disrupting Charlo's rhythm. This aggressive approach needs to be replicated against Munguia in my opinion, employing his diverse arsenal of punches, including punishing body shots and thunderous hooks and strategic jabs, which will allow Canelo to dictate the pace of the fight. And create openings for those powerful counters. Munguia's high output pressure style presents both opportunities and vulnerabilities. While he excels in brawling at close range, he often leaves himself exposed to counterpunches, particularly between exchanges.
Trading left hooks, Derrick Chico. Exchange. Good action. Not the he took big shots. Munguia might be in some trouble. Moments right after he gets hurt. Big shot. Serious trouble.
Canelo's defensive prowess, utilising head movement and a high guard to draw out punches, will be crucial in exploiting these openings, especially with his precise counter right hands and left hooks.
In his pursuit of Caleb Plant, big left hook.
Munguia's reliance on the high guard to cover up as the fight progresses can be exploited by Canelo's strategic approach. By targeting straight punches to penetrate Munguia's defense, Canelo can set up the devastating looping hooks and overhand rights, which will no doubt be helped by his use of feints to set up these punches.
So good, he's slick, and look at that forward press. He knows every inch of that squared circle.
Canelo giving a fake jab and a lead left hook right there because Triple G thought the jab was coming. He went for the jab and Canelo landed the best hook of the night so far.
Furthermore, Canelo must capitalise on moments when Munguia may feel pressured and attempt to reset himself. And for me, instead of allowing Munguia to regain his rhythm and start up his offence again, Canelo should continue to apply that relentless pressure, pushing him back towards the corner and ropes, and leveraging his ring generalship to control the pace of the fight. We've seen Munguia get pushed back, and he looks very uncomfortable at times, opting to try brawl his way out of it, which once again creates those openings. Given Munguia's high energy style early in the fight, fatigue could also play a factor, particularly in the later rounds. And for me, if Canelo can pace himself and not get gassed out himself in the early rounds, he can exploit this by focusing his attacks on Munguia's midsection, sapping away his energy and diminishing his relentless pressure. I also think his jab will be key for this fight, as he used it very well in the Charlo and John Ryder fight, using it to feint while also to set up that overhand right, and can be a devastating punch at times.
Right hand for Canelo. Oh, and again, that one scores.
To 12, it has been mostly Canelo Alvarez as he fires off and lands a right hand. In that last round, Canelo gets under the hook and goes to work. Uppercut. gets under the hook and goes to work. Uppercut landed. Hard right hand, Smith is hurt. Buckled on the...
However, for Canelo though, I think his elusive upper body movement and ring generalship of asserting his dominance over Munguia should be enough to get the victory. Jaime Munguia has steadily climbed the ranks, facing solid champions and also fringe contenders along the way, which undoubtedly has honed his skills and experience over the years. Many have speculated that Munguia should have faced a significant step-up opponent by now, perhaps even a showdown with Golovkin in years past, but we are here now, and with his biggest challenge against his fellow countryman, he simply must be at his best. In this bout, Munguia's jab could be crucial, particularly when targeting the midsection, and especially early on in the fight to disrupt Canelo's forward momentum.
I want to see a lot more of that.
While Canelo's ring generalship often limits his space for such tactics, I feel Munguia must find ways to utilise this punch effectively without falling victim to his counters.
But we've seen this before with Canelo Alvarez.
Both are fainting a lot.
An effective use of this jab not only helps Munguia establish his range, but also sets up his quick combination punching, an underrated aspect of his skill set. Munguia's tendency for attacking down the middle before unleashing vicious left hooks can pose problems for Canelo in my opinion, and his ability to transition from body to head with rapid combinations adds another layer of danger for me.
So he turned pro at 16 in Mexico,
And he drops over here the first.
Time him with that right counter shot.
No, and he caught him with a massive left. Close the show. Can he do something that Canelo?
And then Munguia with a left hook.
Munguia doubling, tripling up on that left hook. Good body shot by Munguia. And down goes Derevyanchenko. The left hook.
Munguia's best chance of success lies in closing the distance though, and engaging in close quarters combat, where his power and volume punching shine. He must employ head movement and footwork to evade Canelo's counters though, while pressurizing relentlessly.
smaller fighter, so staying low.
10 segundos.
For him in the corner. I know it's chilly, but
I saw.
Time to go wide, wild shot.
Which will no doubt be a tough ask, as Canelo isn't someone who has backed off his opponent that often in the last 5 years, with only Gennady Golovkin in the first fight and Dmitry Bivol in more recent years. However, for me, maintaining that constant pressure throughout the fight is going to be essential for Munguia, preventing Canelo from establishing his own rhythm and dictating the pace. So if he at all is able to push Canelo against the ropes and target the body to help wear him down over time, he might just be able to overwhelm him or land a significant power shot. In summary though, Munguia's aggressive pressure fighting style, power punching, youth, athleticism provide him with the tools to definitely challenge Canelo in this fight. By overwhelming him with volume, targeting the midsection with his jab, and closing the distance to engage in close quarters combat, Munguia can create opportunities to assert himself in the ring, and potentially sway the outcome in his favour.
Taylor, one of the best in the business.
oh, and all of a sudden, just like a lightning bolt, Munguia puts Kelly down.
Kelly pulled back.
As we anticipate this showdown between Alvarez and Munguia, it's impossible not to draw parallels to the iconic Mexican battles of the past throughout boxing history. Mexican fighters have captivated audience with their heart, grit and unyielding determination, producing legendary matchups that have etched themselves into the annals of the sport. From the epic clashes of Julio Cesar Chavez to the timeless rivalries of Marco Antonio Barrera and Erik Morales, Mexican boxing has a rich tradition of delivering unforgettable moments inside the ring, with Canelo Alvarez, a pound-for-pound fighter who's undisputed, facing off against the relentless pressure, power of Jaime Munguia. It has the ingredients for a classic Mexican showdown, who will no doubt leave everything in the ring. This has been Jamie from Boxing Life. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to find out more about the style and techniques of these fighters, I recommend you check out either one of these videos. As always guys, I'll see you in the next one.